Hello everybody, it's Trish. How is everyone doing? Good, I hope. It's about 10 o'clock and what am I doing? Making tea? Am I crazy? Well, I'm on a mission tonight. Tonight I have to go into my DJ case and find my Halloween mix. Because Saturday, I am DJing Geekfest. Yeah. So tonight, I'm going to be taking you through my DJ case to find my Halloween mix. All right? Stand by. Some of you know what's in this case, and some of you don't. So, join me, and I will show you what is in this case. Dun 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 dun. Oh good, that didn't. Okay, now I have to look for my Halloween mix. But let me go one by one and show you what's already in here. Billboard hits. Some of these may have to be switched out eventually. Some of these have been in here quite some time. That's always popular. I play some of the search is over, baby. The search is over. I love it. I really do. I love it. Now, if I can get this opened, I couldn't find this the other day, but I did find this just now. Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do is put that right in the front. But I'm going to still show you some of the stuff that's in here, folks. Jobin. Sometimes I play some of the tracks off here. And you're like, I'm sure some of you guys are like, so Trish, why aren't you using Serato or, you know, the computer or, you know, why aren't you like a virtual DJ? Well, I think the physical format, for me, it's the easiest and it's convenient and people can come up and pick out a CD and say, hey, can you play track one? Sure, I can play track one. I'm getting off track here myself and chatting and not showing you what I have. All right. Oh. Oh, this is upside down. Yeah, one day I gotta fix that. In fact, I'll leave that out and I'll fix it. I'll leave that out and I'll fix it. Some Beatles. Past Masters Volume 2. I thought I had Volume 1 here, but I do not. Rain. Jimmy Cliff, this is a popular one. This one I made many years ago. Oh, 8 to be exact. I have a few Motown mixes in here because people love hearing the Motown. In fact, one of the guys from Tyler's band wants me to make him a Motown mix of early Motown, like the 60s and stuff. Oh, this is another cocktail mix. In fact, I'm going to replace that cover. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. No, this is just Crosby, Stills, and Nash. This is some love songs. Two lips together. Get it? Lips, tulips. Not tulips of flower, but yeah. When you're my mind. This is the big movies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is a song of sailing songs. And, yeah, let's see, what else? All right, I'll put those back. And I'll show you some from here. All right, back to the DJ case. This is called Trish Picks 06 Volume 1. Now, why I have something from 2006 is beyond me. Let's see. Although there is some pretty cool tunes on here. All right. This is the middle part now. This is, of course, Firehouse Rock. I'm sure you've heard and seen me play that during DJ gigs. I'll open that later. This is another mix. We'll go through not just the mixes, some of the regular CDs. Flashback. Many tracks from here are popular. Hot Blooded, Smoke on the Water, Freebird. Well, sometimes when Tyler's playing, he'll say, "Do we have a request?" And I'll yell out, "Freebird!" And they'll look at me like, "Shut up over there." This is Gloria Estefan and the Sound Machine. The conga, song is pretty popular. Come on, baby, do the conga any longer. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Buddy Holly. That's popular with the oldies crowd. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, here's one. She-Bop. Missing You, Voices Carry. Got some 80s in here, because I did a class reunion about a year or two ago, and I just kept it in there, Let's see, Party Time, that's a Frank had this, and one time he just, played half of it straight through. I think, as I remember, I think it was, he had that, like, back in the, way back in the day. It's still popular. I played tracks from it. Let's see, Blondie. Let's see. Oh yes, Psychedelic Furs. 80s crowd loves those guys. John Fogerty. Is that John Fogerty? Yeah, that's John Fogerty. Centerfield, people like that. I like that the Centerfield song. People like me to play that when, like, there's a big, like, softball game or baseball game coming up. More Motown. Alright, I put these back. Put me back. Oh, oh, oh. Boy, this is hard on my knees. Let's see, what else? What else? Billboard hits, people like that. Another popular one for the 80s crowd. Keep feeling fascination. Alright guys, well, now that I have found that that Halloween mix, my quest is pretty much done. This is Trish signing off. Well, not signing off, but I'll probably be back tomorrow or Saturday for Eekfest. Alright guys. You guys are probably curious about my setup. There's my bag where I put all my cables and where I put my speaker cables and my tarps in there, and I have a backup power cord in there. There's the unit itself. Those are my two Tapco thumps, and there are my disco lights. Alright guys, later. Coffee time, baby, coffee time. Thank you God that I found that Halloween mix. Alright, repair of the Rolling Stone collection. Mission accomplished. And you're like, well, how did you do that, Trish? Well, what you do, hold on. You open the case. You very carefully pull this out, and you pull that out, and you take the paper there, and you just turn it around. You can opt to pull this tray out with the CD in it or without the CD in it. If you pull it out with the CD in it, be sure to have a finger like right here when you're pulling it out. Yeah, like you can pull it out like this and then just have a finger there, so the CD doesn't fall out and get scratched and damaged. Alright? And that, my friends, is a few tips from your friend, DJ Trish. Now, as you notice, the case to this is all beaten to heck, but I have a new one. And voila! Here it is. Let's see. the track listing, and you fold this out, and there is a CD. So, many of these artists were introduced to me by my dad. Guys like Henry Mancini and Sarah Vaughan and Pete Fontaine and Sergio Mendes and who else? Harry James. Boy, my dad would have really loved this mix. But he left us many years before I made this mix. But when I play this mix, I think of my dad. And he introduced me to some cool jazz and big bands. In fact, I don't know if you guys ever heard me tell that story about when I first started making mixes, who I made my first mix for besides myself was my dad. In fact, it was like in I'm going to say 86, between 86 and 88. And if you watch my past videos, you'll probably hear that story. But at the risk of repeating myself, I'm going to tell it again. So yeah, when I started making mixes, I made them basically for myself, or, for when I went walking, I needed something to inspire me. I said, let me try to make a mix for someone other than me. And I couldn't, and what happened is one year I guess I was financially strapped, and I couldn't think of a good mix to make my dad, a good present to get my dad within my financial means at the time. So, I was struggling. I thought, what should I get Dad? I was financially tight at the time. And, I thought, let me try to make him a mixtape. And I did. And, I tried, when he wasn't home, I had to sneak into his collection to pull his records, because at the time I had a decent record player and a dual cassette deck to, make mixes. So when he wasn't home, I had to sneak into his collection, James Bond style, pull a record, put this song on the mix, write it down on the J card, and, try to remember where I put the album. But I developed a system, and I only almost got caught one time. And it was close, but I succeeded in my mission, and my dad, when I wrapped it up nicely, and my dad said, where did you get half these songs? I had it fresh up. I said, well, Dad, when you were at work and out playing golf, I ran little missions to your record collection. But he loved the tape, even after we moved here, he played that tape, and he goes, and I knew that was a tape that I first made him. Yep. So, that's the story. And this video's gonna get long, so I'm gonna say goodnight here, and I'll see you either tomorrow or at EekFest. If I remember to bring my camera, I'll bring it to EekFest and, do video clips of the day. Yes. All right. Talk to you later. Peace, love, and keep the good tunes spinning. I didn't think this video would end up so long, but it did. But I hope you like it. Stories, physical media, and all. Yeah. Take care and take care of each other. Blog over.